Okie dokie. Bruce here, mesh grow bags. Obviously, Kohler command 12.5 overhead valve stalling problem. What this thing does is it'll start up, it'll run okay. It will do a couple laps around the yard. It'll cut about this much grass now. And it started a while ago. The problem got progressively worse. And I looked up a lot of stuff online, and everything's like, oh, it's the fuel, there's a bubble in your fuel filter. And it's like, I do have, and it's a tiny little bubble in there now. I got a little bubble in there, but it's not the fuel, and it's not the, that's not the problem. What the problem is here, now you're going to want to get your engine apart. You're going to take this little piece off. That just pops right off there, just comes right off. Then this top piece, that just flies right off of there like that. Don't worry about that none. And then you come in here and then, oh, this thing's already unbolted. That's good. These two little screws held that in. Now what you want to do is, this thing, it gave me a clue right here on the top, actually, is what it was. I read the directions here and it said, command 12.5, overhead valve, that's good. Cast iron cylinder liner, that's good, I guess. Fuel pressure lubrication, or full pressure lubrication, that's good. Electronic ignition, that's where it hit me. This thing, the coil pack has gone bad. What happens is there's no points, there's no condenser, everything is right here. This is the whole thing. There's electronic gizmos inside there, and they go bad. And it's probably like a diode and a resistor and a rheostat or something inside that coil pack, and they go bad. And that's what happens. It'll warm up, it'll stop running, it'll start up again, it'll run for a few seconds, and it'll shut off again, and you're cleaning the carburetor and you can't figure out what's going on. This is it. Get that, throw that away. Come over, go on eBay, spend 12 bucks, get you a brand new one of these. Now, a lot of people get confused as to how to space these things. Now, I got here a piece of junk mail, just regular old piece of junk mail, and this is a heavy cardstock. You can use a manila file folder, is a really good thing to use. I think that is like perfect. That's what I was taught to use when they used to teach shop class back in high school. We were taught to take a manila envelope, which is 20 mil, and stick in there like that between the flywheel and your magnets on your coil, and that will give you proper clearance. All right, and there you go. After those bolts magically connected themselves in there, away you go. Got your clearance in there. That should be fine. Should be perfect. Looks like a little gap in there, a little fingernail, 20 mil, and then the rest of this just has to assemble itself. All right, so we gave that thing ample time to put itself back together. Yeah, it looks like it's all there. Pretty good, yeah. I'm missing one little screw there. That don't matter. That's not going to slow me down. I don't care about that little incidental piece. Put that plug back in there. I even rinse that top off. Look how clean that is. Found another little sticker on there. Didn't know that was there. It's all covered with grease. So serial number and everything. Let's try to start this thing up and see what happens. Uh-oh, that's not good. Last thing, when you put the coil in, make sure you put this wire in, that's how the thing shuts off.